G'day. Time for another project overview. This is my 84 K70 Corolla, which what we're going to be doing for this, as the series progresses, is get this back on the road. What's been done, obviously, as you can see, nice, lovely, fresh paintwork. I've made a couple of, just one or two little things. Probably the most notable is you won't see the antenna there anymore because I put a shark fin antenna out of a 2014-ish Honda City because I kind of like the cleaner look down there, and yeah, it was a funny idea, but I thought, something a bit different. So yeah, as the series progresses, what's going to be happening here is getting this all reassembled and getting it back on the road. So a little bit more about it. I bought this out of Ballarat for about 2,500. No, 2,200. 2,200 was the final number for this after a bit of talking. And the reason why I bought it is the rust wasn't as bad as many K70s are, especially for the price. Main thing I wasn't running because the engine grounds were stuffed, but it will run now, but I'm not going to start it for this video. Got other things to talk about. But yeah, so freshly painted. The color is Mount Fuji red or lightning red. For some reason, the same coat has two names, so It's basically the standard color you get for a Toyota GT86, and I have to say I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So I gave it to a shop that got recommended to me by, if some in the Australian Corolla community would know Captain Corolla, aka Peter Robertson. So he recommended the shop to me, and they've done a nice job just tackling little bits of rust that were here and there. Some parts are worse than I thought. Like, I didn't even see it coming. I know the battery tray, that's just a secondhand panel. They've welded that in for me. New radiator support, because the old one was Swiss cheese on the underside. A small repair on the rail, passenger side rail under the battery, because as I took the battery tray, some corrosion started happening on the rail there, so they've welded new metal in there and patched that up. So things you don't see sometimes. The engine, bone stock 4K, but the carby is stuffed in a way I haven't really seen before. Somehow the secondary throttle is completely jammed. Not seen that with these carbys before, but I suspect this car had sat for a long period of time before the previous owner got it, gave up on it, then I bought it off him. Also, the engine bay is not painted yet because eventually I'm going to stick that 5K in there, the one that's sitting upside down on the engine stand. But that's eventually. For now, I got a twin carb setup of a 3KB that I'm partially through rebuilding. So I'll finish rebuilding that, chuck that on here with some headers, and replace the exhaust because that's rotted, completely rusty. The previous owner did put electronic dizzy, and it's running all right, but definitely need to clean up some wiring because that's no bueno. And the reason why he couldn't get started, in addition to grounding problems here, was he was still running the ballast resistor. So this is some, first time doing this. You don't use the ballast resistor with an electronic dizzy. So I didn't have anything on the day just to quickly connect these two. So I was like, shove a fuse in there. It works, so I left it for now. I will cut and re-terminate that and then terminate off the coil properly. But again, these are things to be done as we go through this. I'm just going over what I'm doing with this car, basically. The reason why I didn't ask them to paint the engine bays, I got told by a mate of mine, Rodney Braybon. He has a Facebook page called Paint by Roddo. He does really nice paint jobs, and a good close mate of mine. If you're around during the Roller Club forum days, you'd know him as Feral 4K with the Marlboro style painted Ke70. And he told me paint the engine bay absolutely last, because he made the mistake of he painted the bay on his car, then had to take the engine in and out, then ruin the paint. So I'd say that's a good advice. So until the 5K is done, the engine bay is not getting painted. It'll be cleaned, obviously. But yeah, twin carbs, extractors, replace the rotted exhaust, and get it registered. First thing is getting it registered on the club plates. After that is I'm gonna, and obviously convert it to, I gotta convert this to manual, because that auto box is, well, okay, autos suck. Let's make that first thing clear. Autos on these things suck complete duty. Worst of all, that transmission is absolutely on its last legs. It falls out of gear, it slips like crazy. The fluid's good, but yeah, that transmission says no. So I got a whole bunch of K50 boxes in the shed. Got a manual pedal box, so I'm going to convert this to manual. Put the twin carbs, extractors, get it running nicely. Obviously reassemble all the interior, exterior. One thing I'm going to do paint wise is, if you see like on double X's, CSX's for K70s, A71s, you'll see the satin black door frame. So I'm going to do the same here. And satin black on the sill, because again, it's nice having a reference to show, but see, satin black on the sill. So I'm going to do that to this, get it all put back together, and yeah, it should go alright enough for rego. Then once it's back and registered, then I'll get it start doing things like, also more importantly, when I can afford it, because bits aren't cheap anymore. Ugh. Also, in addition to new bits, some new bits just completely suck. I know that's a fuel miser pump. I didn't put that on, that was from the previous owner, but they're terrible. Complete junk. Why do so many new parts suck? I don't get it. Anyway, I needed that rant. So yeah, red, blue interior, cracked dashboard, because, well, they're all cracked anyways. But the interior bits, which you'll see in later videos, they're nice, pretty nice condition. And seats are in good nick, but probably will replace the drivers for like a bride bucket, because I have them. Yeah, main thing at the moment, stock, just get it registered. Club plates, obviously, because I can't drive this thing every day. I got way too many cars for that. Yeah, yikes to my parents' driveway. Ugh. And my next door neighbors. I got more cars sitting there. But yeah, so also, I don't have a name for this project. Any suggestions, I'm open to it. Because I love it. I like when people name their cars. It adds more personality to them. It's just me, I'm terrible at naming things. If you told me to name my own child, it'll probably be Bob, because I can't think of anything better. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it'll turn out. And I don't know, I just love staring at this car because this paint is gorgeous. Although I probably should not be rubbing it considering how dusty it is. So the TLDR with this, first thing, get it running. So put manual box in it because the slush box is dead. Replace the carby and at the same time the exhaust. Also, it actually runs much nicer and drives good too. Brakes seem okay, but again, I'll have to obviously take things apart. It needs new bushes. It definitely, now I just remembered, it definitely needs bushes everywhere. Anyways, that's all for today's video. See ya and have a good one.